on Delusive Angie, we will be opening boxes, and if people want to come in and have their say, you are more than welcome. So I will be opening boxes today on Delusive Angie.
Thank you, Clover.
Yes.
Can we also just bear in mind, I've actually stood in front of the camera and adjusted myself, but I told the audience what I was doing.
Is that not a man thing that men do, though?
Well,
I've got to adjust it because I got a massive...
Yeah, Delusive
Corey.
Delusive wouldn't know about men because no one will go near her, so she wouldn't know about men.
Fair.
But I will be opening boxes today.
Do you know, like, when I seen all over the FYP about bedbug gate, first of all, I hope the bedbugs here are alive, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I went there and I said it, wow. But I thought, because like people were speculating, crabs, bedbugs, I was like, ain't no way it's crabs, because you gotta have that, you know, you gotta have that bodily contact, you know what I mean? Bedbugs. Anyway, let's move on.
3:30. I wasn't going to go in hard on her, but after...
No, I'm not embarrassed at all.
I would like everybody to...
Do you know how I would feel embarrassed and why I would feel embarrassed if my actions were speaking sick on kids, getting absolutely paralytic on live, mocking DV, mocking Grape, questioning DV survivors, platforming paedophiles, then I would feel embarrassed. Do I feel embarrassed? Absolutely not. But the day I go to them lengths, then, yeah, I'll be embarrassed.
Follow this awareness page. It's Delusive Flick Your Bean on camera.
Today.
Can you do me a favour, Luke, when you're doing it? Because we advertise, I've got like a freezer full of fish fingers at 50% off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, let's not forget the bye baby loss. But everyone's made up and friends, so we can't really be outraged by it anymore. Thank you, Martina.
Jack got for the camera.
She did. Oh.
It's funny that actually, because the people that, mock cancer, you name it, it's been done. So no, I'm not ashamed, I'm not embarrassed, I don't really care what people think of me, to be honest, until I do things like that. Then I would understand. Do you know what's quite mad? The amount of people, right, that I would say we, the clique, have actually stood up for and defended when they've had the baby loss mocked. They've had AIs made of them, and, you know, they've come on and pretended to be absolutely distraught over the, we have stood up and said, okay, we don't get on, but it's wrong. We're going to support you. But now, we're the bullies and we're the bad guys. Isn't that strange? Isn't it strange? And it's proof that there's certain people that don't care about anything apart from a TikTok platform and clout, because you would be happy to align with people that have actually done the worst to you. It's honestly, oh.
But what we said about Jack when he did it, when CLA was doing stuff, she had energy because it was traumatised.
I was going to let
I don't watch them.
But then
I don't watch them, darling.
This morning, so it will be 3:30. Open the boxes of Blickers.
And there we go, guys. So it wasn't Luke being a bully, being a bad guy, jumping in a box, or Chippy being a bad guy, jumping in a box, right? Saying they're going to do these awareness lives, It was somebody sat on their live this morning saying they're going to put them all over awareness pages. And that's what's kicked it off today. Okay, I just want to say that to everybody. And I hope I'm being cam-tooed. I really do hope I'm being cam-tooed, because I'm ready for it today. And I just want to say, I hope I'm being cam-tooed moving forward every day, because what I'm going to bring to this platform is the truth. And you can mute it as much as you want, so your side don't see it, but it's still going to make FYP. Okay? So there we go, guys. This awareness, of course, Levi's come to, and he has to, doesn't he? Please the master. By the way, he's another one. Admitted I never actually did anything to. He just doesn't like who I hang around with. It's a bit of a pitiful excuse, really, isn't it? To go at somebody that has actually done nothing for you, nothing to you, apart from be kind. But it's okay, because every dog has its day. And what goes around comes around. Thank you, TikToker. Right, there we go. I'm not sure if Luke is doing an awareness live, but if Luke doesn't do an awareness live, I'm sure somebody will do an awareness live. So we'll just have to wait until 3:30 until Luke comes live. But I don't blame him, to be honest, because, you know, another lie was told on Luke's name. Where are we? Somebody said this morning that they've never called Luke a pedophile, nonce, whatever. But you have. You've insinuated it. Delusive Angie, you've said that he's one, just like you've called many other people, really, do you know what I mean? But there is a video out there somewhere where she does actually say, can people block Zach the Brat, please? Zach, you don't need to be in my live, darling. Get out my live. Block Zach, guys. Not being nice anymore. Out, Zach. You don't need to be here. Go Cam 2, get clout off my live and a few gifts out my live, do you know what I mean? Out. Right. So, Luke jumps in Angie's box. This app is wild. It's so wild.
Call me a nonce, yeah? Right?
When was
but when
that?
I go back in on you, you did call me a nonce. You didn't.
Sorry, I can't pretend anymore, guys. I cannot pretend anymore that, you know, I'm going to be pleasant or I'm going to be on speaking terms or be okay with these people. They have done the fucking most. Have I been an angel? No. I'm not doing it anymore.
When did she do
Called
that?
me a nonce.
No. You called me.
No, never called you a nonce, Angie.
Yes.
So do you feel that I went in on you yesterday on my FYP, Angie?
Do you think it's appropriate to
Thank you,
three men
darling.
keep going? You've been going at me for like, what, 2 days now?
Do you feel it's appropriate? Do you
Then
feel
why
it's
don't you, okay,
appropriate?
if
Okay,
that's
I'll
the
let you
case,
talk. I'll let you talk. I'll let
Okay,
you
if
talk.
that's the case, Luke, why don't you just have an opinion? Why do you have to sit there with 3 grown men and say, I'm going to have people in the boxes? What's the 2,000 people? Go at me yourself. This is just me and you here, right? Just me and you.
Angie, multiple times.
But it's okay when you're sat Cam 2 in Luke and, you know, you've got Levi on the live with you or, you know, you're live with somebody else. That's okay, isn't it? And this is what you do. You play the victim perfectly. Everybody knows what you say. Everybody knows what you do. And then when people go back at you, when people have enough, and Luke's actually been really kind to you, Angie. Luke has had more patience with you than any of us have ever had. And is that a fucks to give? I know, Alex. Alex, me and you get the blame, darling. And it's nothing to do with us, ever. 90% of the situations that happen around her, it's nothing to do with us. But because she doesn't like us, obviously we'll get the blame. But I don't care anymore. Blame me as much as you want. I'll just say, yeah, I did it. Even if I didn't, I'll take accountability, responsibility for it. I'll just say, yeah, it was me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore.
I told you to come in so me and you could have a discussion.
Thank you, everybody.
You this morning were laughing your head off, saying you were going to do an awareness page on me, adjusting myself. Yes or no?
Luke, you
Thank
haven't
you,
stopped
Lizzie.
talking about this video.
Angie, did I go in on? Did I show a video of you yesterday doing anything to yourself? Did I show a video of me?
Yes, you did actually.
Right, you're a liar.
Yes,
You're a
you did.
liar. You can't.
You did, Luke.
Thank you,
You've dragged
Chad.
me. Oh, he's gone. You've dragged me across this app for 3 days.
He was in the box, wasn't he, while Red was doing it?
Linz, shut the fuck up. Thank you, Shaz. Always got a pipe. Do you know what, Linz? Do you know what? You, right, and I will say this because I see it and I watch it, you are responsible for a lot of the fucking trouble that happens in that room because you get in the box and you're a fucking shit stirrer. And you're stirring the pot. And if you're doing that online, I can imagine what you're doing behind the scenes. I can imagine you're like a little pit bull in her ear. Do you know what I mean? Facts. Facts. God be cunt.
Right, you did call me an nonce.
Thank you, everyone.
When did she
never
do
called me a
that?
nonce.
You called me.
No, never called you a nonce, Angie.
Yes.
So do you feel that I went in on you yesterday on my FYP, Angie?
Do you think it's appropriate to have 3 men keep going? You've been going at me for like, what, 2 days?
Right, it's repeating. So in that box, Ange said she's never called Luke a nonce. Angie doesn't do that. She don't call anybody a nonce or a predator, guys. No, doesn't do that. Bearing in mind that she's called a majority of TikTok creators the word, do you know what I mean? Anyway, here's a video where Angie is insinuating, bearing in mind that it's one of the worst words in the world. Very, very dangerous word. It's a word that really shouldn't be thrown around. And I will stand on business with that, do you know what I mean? Unless somebody is. Here's Angie insinuating that Luke is a wronger.
Pedlos running families, love, Luke.
Thank you, Jono.
Running families.
Like your uncle. Yeah, like my uncle, yeah. User. Do you want to get in the box, user?
Listen, he should be on there for one reason. His uncle's one. Yeah? It's in your family, love. This is an app. I put people in my boxes. But when I come off the app, I have a lovely family around me.
No, you don't.
My niece can come here and not be fearful of a family member that's a goddamn...
Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Scott.
So she's over there saying you had a rapist in the family, you have a peddler in the family, a man I've never met. But she asked her own mother, was he a rapist? So Angie's got a rapist in the family. Guy.
No, as you know, like Pearl said, I've got the video. It was an act. I paid my mother to say it. Yeah, it's sick.
So if it was an act, Angie, and you've paid your mother to say it was a very sick thing to do, wasn't it? Would you agree, guys? Would you agree that it's a horrendous thing to script? And I just want to say as well, we are not responsible for the sins of our fathers, in a sense. If our family members have been in trouble with the police, it doesn't matter what they've done, on a live, whatever, we are not responsible for it. We are responsible for our own actions. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm responsible for what any of my family members have done. I'm only responsible for me. You know?
Character, don't get me wrong, it was vile, but it was an act. We have no rapists. We have no pedlos, which is the worst of the worst in the world we live in.
If that's true, thank God you ain't got none in your family. You're very, very fucking lucky. Because there's some people out there that aren't lucky enough that do have them in the family and have been victims, are survivors. And this is what you do. You trigger people on TikTok, and it doesn't matter about, well, people don't need to watch me. You're all over the FYP. People can't stop watching you because every other video is you because you've said or done something that you shouldn't be doing, and this is why you do what you do. You don't care about who you're triggering, what you're saying, as long as your mug is all over that FYP. Fuck the victims, fuck the survivors.
Thank you.
Angie, did you say if there's a peddler in the family, that means he's a peddler?
No, I said families can. I said if you got a peddler in the family, sometimes it can run in families.
Bullshit.
Yeah, insinuating that someone's a peddler, then he's a peddler.
No, I never said he was. No, but he's got it in his family, not me. He's the one saying this about me.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Guys, can I ask you in the chat, how many people in this chat has Angie? Because I know we've got Alex here, Corey, I don't know if Luke's in, and maybe Chippy. How many people in this chat has been a victim of what Angie said? You're a peddler, you're this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We don't care about Levi's chat, darling. Of course his chat's going to be disgusting because Levi's disgusting. Do you know what I mean? Misery loves company.
This family, that means he's a peddler.
No, yeah, I'm saying sometimes it can run in families.
No, what you were saying, what you was insinuating, Delusive Angie, is if someone's got a peddler in the family, they're a peddler. That's what you was insinuating, wasn't you? Don't be backtracking now.
Got zero credibility.
Big up survivors.
I know more about Delusive Angie than I do my own uncle.
No, I didn't.
We've never
course she was insinuating that.
Sorry, and I gotta come off because obviously what
Peglo's running families, love.
So there we go. There we go. There's another video. Okay, what else have we got here? So obviously, everybody knows that me and Angie, we don't get on. Okay, I have tried multiple times to be kind to that woman, to show her a little bit of empathy. There was a time a couple of years ago where I did share a video, which was on a public platform. Shouldn't have done it. I apologise for it over and over again, but she's basically emotionally blackmailed with me, emotionally blackmailed me with it. Going to the police, not going to the police. You meant it out of malice, you didn't. And I can honestly say that's, you know, probably the only thing that, you know, I've ever done to her, okay? So did Charlie. Charlie actually recorded it, distributed it to so many other people. All right, guys, but she's okay with Charlie now, right? Now, we have this back and forth. It's not a back and forth that I wanted. Okay, Zach, get out and stop clout chasing, mate. Nobody cares about you in here. You don't need to be in this live. Get back over to the side of TikTok, where you belong. Go to Levi's chat or somewhere else. Basically, she's just got it in for me because I'm friends with Alex and I'm friends with Corey. Do you know what I mean? And I have to bite back. I have to go back at her because of everything that she says about me. But I've never gone to the lengths that she's gone to. I've never doxed her. I've never, you know, questioned what she's been through unless she's come at me first. All right, guys. Now, she's talking about feeling bullied and ganged up on and everything else. But she's the one that does that. Every single day, Cam to me, sat there with, you know, the rest of the troglodytes, you know, the Rat Pack. I don't need to keep on mentioning the names. Ridiculing me, going at my weight, going at my looks, just like literally saying and doing the most. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to show a few examples here, okay?
There we go, Levi. I've sent it to you, WhatsApp.
Because bearing in mind, she's saying that she feels ganged up on, she feels like everybody's coming at her, but she doesn't mind sitting doing it with other people when it suits her. This is what I'm trying to get at.
Famous. Thank you, famous, darling. Hope you're okay. Thank you so much. I wanted to ask you about
the with Angie now, Ezekiel, Levi the Rat, and and this is what they do.
And she literally
as much as they can.
You will always be on and off. I think it's what people love us for. We do have funny beef. To be fair, our beef is actually iconic. And she said, "What's been said is done. Let's move into 2024 with a fresh slate. I don't think you're a bad person." That was over a year ago, and I'd said the thing about Tilly and the nappy on the head prior to that, so she forgave me for everything, but she still brings it up.
Yeah, exactly.
well.
And then, you know...
If you literally forgive somebody and say, "Yeah, I forgive you," she's even said it out loud, but then she uses it all the time, you know what I mean? It's like a go-to. There you go, there's the messages. So that's misread, and I send voice messages, you know what I'm like.
Yeah, you know what I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you will always be on and off. I think it's what people love us for. We do have funny beef, to be fair. Our beef is actually iconic. What
we had funny beef and iconic beef. It was about a granddaughter then, Angie.
But we had iconic love to hate you, bitch. What being said is done. Let's move into 2024 with a fresh slate. I don't think you're a bad person.
That's misread.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago, guys, obviously, when me and her, we didn't get on. She said what she said. I forgive her for an easy life. That was a couple of years ago. So that was just a massive reach. But what I'm trying to show here is the fact that she sits there with people daily, come to in, joining hate campaigns, bully lives, do you know what I mean? And she's sat there today crying because she feels ganged up on, but it's all right when she's doing it to other people. Do you get what I'm saying?
So there you go.
So if you can't keep mentioning.
No, she can. No.
Yeah, Stacey, yeah.
she's
I was scared of her. I used to be scared of Evil Queen because you know what comes with her. It's not just her, it's the people that support her. And we know that they're pretty, you know, unhinged. Do you know what I mean? But when you sit back and assess it, they're actually nothing and nobodies, just very unhappy people. Do you know what I mean? You can there were the bullies in school that, you know, have got a leader. They're actually powerless and the nobodies, you know. So there's nothing to be scared of. She's just a frightened woman sat in a bedroom with 50 devices, 70 fucking CCTV cameras, because she's upset that many people, said the most about people. Thank you, Lady Nicola. Thank you, my darling, and Wendy. That she, you know, she has to be looking over her shoulder. Do you get what I'm saying? She's irrelevant. She's a nobody. All she has is TikTok. If this app went today, what do they have? They have nothing. They've got no power. They can salt and pepper as much as they want. Let them, you know, try and, you know, end my life. But all I'm going to say to the people is, if they are trying to end my life, go and, you know, do what you see fit. Because if I get a violation or a warning here, whatever, they'll get one over there because they come to me. And this is what I'm saying. They're trying to take us down. Because I ain't sat reporting anybody. I ain't ordering it. The bullies, all of them are bullies. And they all need each other because on their own, they're powerless and the nobodies.
She's done everything, hasn't she?
Oh, thank you, Matt.
And she's given Queen a green pass to say that I deserve to be great, but yet we're on and on about me and EQ, what we had said.
I hate playing Angie in battles.
Oh, sorry, I've got that stupid voice filter on. Let me turn it on.
Oh, yeah, you don't sound serious.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had it on still.
Sounds like Tintin, I know.
She is. You know, listen, what she said about sinners, I remember saying.
Liar.
I remember too. She said she didn't like her one bit, she hated her.
And that is a prime example of the lines that tell. Because obviously they're talking about Cinders. I said that I don't like Cinders. And you guys, there's 3,500 people in here that watch me every day, that listen to every word that I say. Have I ever said that I don't like Cinders? In fact, I've always said, jokingly, she's one person I wouldn't upset. Don't matter whatever Cinders does, I won't cover it. She can do whatever she wants. Just see the lies that they tell. Do you know what I mean? And this is the lengths that they go to, that they have to go to. But this is just an example of them all come to in and ganging up. And then they want to sit there on the lives and join boxes and make out that, you know, Angie's a victim. You know, victim. Oh, what's this? Honestly, I'm just feeling so ill, guys. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I think you can see it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Apparently, you can.
Did she say she's about her chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like this.
No, Angie. No, Angie.
Hey, my dad.
Angie. Yes, hello. Don't do that. Angie.
She should get it checked out.
Yeah, be concerned, yes.
Yeah, and I'm saying in a concerning way. My dad had lung cancer and he had like a flu-type like symptoms, you know, a cough. She's had it for a while, I think. She's had it for a while now, so it's just best to get it checked out.
You'd have been concerned, right?
Yeah, out of concern.
Okay.
Excellent. So depending on how I feel tomorrow.
That's how yours started. It's actually famous. My dad as well.
There you go, my darling. You can have anything you want. Hello, is it? Change your weather. I don't know what.
Yeah,
thank you, JD.
What she also needs to get is a COPD test. It's always good to get it checked because she said yesterday she was out of breath and I think she was.
It could be the cheap knockoff Mayfair Blues.
Yeah, she's out of breath and things, and maybe it's just a good idea to get it checked.
She don't do much moving around the kitchen, does she? So there's not much exercise going on.
Do you know what, my darling? You can have all my... There you go. Basically wishing probably one of the worst things you can have in your life on me. That's what she's insinuating, right? There we go. That's when she jumped on the back of, you know, EQ and everybody else dressing up as, you know, the clique, basically. And obviously, you know that I clapped back with dressing up as her. Do you know what I mean? And it was pretty iconic. It was the best clap back and the best, you know, guys, I hit it out the park. Do you know what I mean? And this is why these people don't like me. They're just jealous. It all boils down to jealousy. You know, so she can sit there and cry, play victim, but she antagonises and she incites all of this, hence why we go back. Played that one, played that one, played that one. Are there any more? Oh, would you know it? That was the yacht that Canadian Angie sent me. Yeah. You know the Canadian Angie one that sat on live trying to expose me and, you know, having the most to say about me. Yeah. That was all the gifts that she sent me. Bearing in mind that I'm the worst on TikTok and everything else.